So I'm actually watching a lot of people actually do like reviews, like a lot of YouTubers, non-YouTubers, neurotic, other people of Star Wars and stuff like that. It's all good, man. It's my biggest problem is that I'm not gonna watch this series because my fears become true of certain things. But it's like these people that do reviews on Ahsoka, if this is about rebels, why is there no Zeb or mention of Kanan's kid in the series? Okay, it's kind of funny you bring back three female characters from the show, but no Zeb. Why is these supposed people who are doing these reviews, right? Why is Zeb not in this program? Was he not in Rebels? He was a rebel, right? I mean, I watched the series back in the day. Zeb was in Rebels. So why is he not in Ahsoka? And then the other thing is that why are we taking the canon universe, right? Which actually was way before Rebels. Thrawn was not in that series. I mean, they put him in there, but when you look at the canon universe, the books, that was 5 years after Return of the Jedi. 5 years. Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, Last Commandment. 5 years after Jedi, before Rebels. So how could Thrawn be in Rebels directly when it was like 5 years after the Empire died? Interesting. And then it's hilarious that we're talking about how Sabine gets stabbed being a female character, but no, we're fine. We're good. We're absolutely good. Because apparently nothing bad can happen to female characters in Star Wars, can they? We have no problem Disney killing male characters in Star Wars, right? Like, all right, I mean, oh fine, you did something proper actually finally by killing off males and females at the beginning of the episode, but generally with female characters, we don't kill them off, do we? I mean, I'm a true Star Wars fan. I was 4 years old when I saw Star Wars back in '77. So, explain to me how a lightsaber stabs you in the gut that you live. Did Qui-Gon live when Darth Maul stabbed him? Absolutely not. Did Luke lost his hand? Correct. Anakin lost his hand. Did anything bad happen to Rey in the prequel trilogy? Did she suffer any loss? Nope. She didn't lose any hand. She actually beat a male who was better in the Force than she was, but she just took the lightsaber up and just, nope, you're a guy, you're a piece of shit, I'm gonna beat you no problem, whatever. And like in Kenobi, which was a fucking another shitty series, bad writing, is that Reva gets stabbed, she survives. The Inquisitor that was supposed to be in Rebels, he gets stabbed, he's lived. It's like, what the fuck? You have no problem stabbing females, but they live with no explanation. This is a lightsaber killing somebody. So I want these YouTubers who review this like show, like to seriously tell me, how the hell do you survive when you get stabbed by a damn lightsaber? Explain that to Qui-Gon Jinn in episode 3. And I believe actually in that episode, I believe female and male Jedis both died. Correct? They all died. The clone troopers killed them off with blasters, not lightsabers, but most of them died, didn't they? In the prequel trilogy. So it's kind of ironic that these viewers are saying, "Oh my God, this is great." Well, you got a problem. There's no Zeb in this show, and this is what I talk about Rebels. Why is there no male fucking characters in here? Why is Zeb not in here? Last memory serves me right, I watched Rebels. He was in Rebels, correct? Wasn't Zeb in Rebels? Where the fuck is he in Ahsoka? Okay? Where the fuck is he? Another thing in this timeline that they're claiming, Luke should be there, right? Luke is still around. He's a Jedi Knight. Ahsoka is not a Jedi. So, I don't know if they're like Disney's buying these guys or whatever, but when you look at a nutshell and being dead serious, Luke is a Jedi. Did Ahsoka in Clone Wars? She walked away from the Order, correct? That she was betrayed by this other chick. The Jedi Order didn't believe her ass, and what did she do? Didn't she walk away from the Order? So how could she be a Jedi when she walked away from the Jedi Order? Explain that one to me. Like, seriously. You have no knowledge or no clue, do you? You can't even explain how Ahsoka walked from the Jedi Order and she's still a Jedi. Because she's not. And Sabine is not even a Jedi. Yeah, did she wield a dark lightsaber in Rebels? She did. She did. Because I watch Rebels fucking hardcore. But my point is, if it's about Rebels, why don't we have Zeb in this, huh? Pretty funny that the male characters don't exist and Dave Filoni's making the shit. Dave Filoni, didn't you make Rebels? Why is Zeb not in here? Is he supposed to make a cameo eventually? Maybe? Maybe not? Huh. Interesting. But no one has the answer for that shit, do they? Or they don't have the answer why females can actually suffer lightsaber blows. But, nope. Qui-Gon Jinn didn't survive, did he? Maybe you should watch episode 1 when Darth Maul beat his ass and he got stabbed. What happened to Qui-Gon Jinn? I believe he died. He didn't live. He died. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi trained Anakin Skywalker. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But YouTube or half these people that do these reviews don't have the fucking cojones or the balls to see how it is, man. It's like, no, I'm not a conservative at all. But still, when you look at the fucking facts of shit, it's just pretty entertaining how females have no problem taking lightsaber blows twice. Actually, no, it was 3 characters. The Inquisitor, which was in Rebels. How the fuck did he live through a lightsaber battle? That wasn't explained. How did Reva live when Vader stabbed her? Right in the fucking shit. Shouldn't you died? Nope, she lived. No issue. My bad, because she's a strong, independent woman character. Because we can't do anything wrong to women. But we have no problem killing off men, do we? This is a problem with society in general. It's like, us as true Star Wars fan, Disney, why do you think you lost us? Did you ever answer that question? The reason you lost us, because we're sick of these characters you're making are shit, man. Like, Rose Tico, garbage character. Rey, fucking Mary Sue. If membership, I read all the canon universe. Doesn't Luke bring back the Jedi Order? Not Rey? Huh. That's pretty funny. If you idiots on the internet actually read canon, Luke Skywalker brings back the Jedi Order, not Rey. That's kind of interesting that now Star Wars is our idea, so now we're going back to the canon universe and stealing shit from canon. Because when you look at it theoretically, I've read Heir to the Empire and half the fucking canon books. That Thrawn was 5 years. 5 years after Return of the Jedi, after the second Death Star was destroyed. You don't believe me? Why don't you read the books? And it's funny how they try to bring Thrawn back in the Rebels. The Rebels are supposed to be before the Galactic Empire fell. So why is Thrawn in this when it's supposed to be 5 years after Return of the Jedi? Because that's where Heir to the Empire takes place. 5 years after Return of the Jedi. Huh. Pretty fucking interesting. But they don't want to know about that shit because they've never read the canon universe. Or probably know about like the new Jedi Order, which Luke brings back, by the way, or other books out there that aren't canon. You know, that unfortunately Pablo Dadago, whatever his fucking retarded name, is just pissing on Star Wars lore now. And like, because when he made Kenobi, you know, he destroyed the line pretty much in episode 4 when Vader and Kenobi meet, and Vader's line was pretty much, at last Kenobi, we finally meet for you know, whatever. The last time I left you, I was but the learner. Now I'm the master. So now you making Vader and Kenobi fight for a second time, you just destroyed that concept of Star Wars, right? Because you did. And you know, Pablo, you fucked that up hardcore. You're destroying the lore. Because Disney, in a nutshell, the writers they hire don't know shit about Star Wars. They're all fucking morons who don't know shit about Star Wars. Let's say Kathleen Kennedy, your fucking god president. 17-year-old dumb bitch. The only reason why she's relevant because George Lucas and Steven Spielberg made that dumbass bitch. Okay? That's the only reason why you're relevant, Kathleen Kennedy. Because Spielberg made your sorry ass. And how do you repay your fucking mentors? That's right. We have to piss on everything that came before because that's your concept of life. Fuck George. Apparently, fuck George Lucas. Though they made you. They made you who you are, you dumb bitch. They made you. You know, and what's your repayment back to your fucking mentors? Just piss on their legacy. Yeah, because you know a lot, Kathy Kennedy. You know a lot about life. No, you don't. You're a fucking sorry individual running Lucasfilm. I feel bad. I don't know why George Lucas put you in charge. That was dumb for George Lucas to fucking give the ship to your fucking shit, and you're now just pissing on his legacy because you just don't give a shit. You should do the world a favor and retire because it shows in the world, and I don't give a shit because I'm a true Star Wars fan. I grew up on Star Wars. I watched episode, it was called Star Wars back in 77, not episode 4 when it first came out. But then that's at the point before they made episode 5 in 80 and Jedi in 83. But the main point is that I don't know how these YouTubers on here can defend something when you actually should look at reality. Why is Zeb not in there? If this is supposed to kind of about rebels, and the timeline, they're throwing the timeline off. Because according to the timeline, I looked it up, this is right during the New Republic. So, I don't know how the rebels are in the New Republic, and there's no Luke Skywalker in this. Because if memory serves me right, Luke is actually in the New Republic. He is a Jedi out there, correct? But you guys won't know anything about that because you don't want to follow the storyline or actually know anything about Star Wars. But have a good day.